Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly like, subscribe, share and like my videos. I've been giving nice videos, videos of encouragement about my life, videos of strong men and women in the Bible, which are so encouraging, so much encouraging. And today I'm going to talk about a lady who was a judge and same time a prophetess. She used to judge own people with a lot of knowledge, She was very charismatic lady, and she discharged duties of judge with a lot of care and intelligence. So this lady, and we are going to get the story of this lady from the book of Judges. This lady was known as Deborah. Deborah was a very strong lady, and she used to sit under a palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Bethuel on the mountains of Ephraim. And she used to give great judgment to the people of Israel. And people used to go up every time they have problems to be judged there. And people liked her judgment and liked her very much. This lady was strong and fearless. During this time, she was a judge. There was an enemy king of Canaan who, after the death of Ehud, the judge of Israel, the people of Israel sinned against God, and God punished them, and He sold them to an enemy king of Canaan, known as Jabin. And this guy was very strong king, and he has a very strong general known as General Sisera. They had 900 chariots of iron, and that time were the highest ammunition which were there. That time they had the highest number of soldiers and the highest number of weapons. That time they were feared so much, and this is the kind of people God sold Israelites to these people so that they can change their hearts and follow God. And during this time, the people of Israel cried to their God because they had been oppressed for 20 years, and they cried upon God to help them. And this time, the sitting judge was Deborah, and this lady was very powerful and fearless. She summoned a general who was commanding Israel at Kadesh, and this general was General Barak, and he summoned him to come and see him. And when he came, the General Barak was told, the Lord has commanded him to go to Canaan at Mount Tabor to fight King Jabin, because God will will deploy the army of Jabin and the Canaan to the hands of Israelites. And this man was not, I don't know, it was because of faith and did not believe that the God they serve, the God of Israel, can fight for him. And he hesitated, and he agreed on one condition, that if they go together, he will go. And if he goes, Deborah will not go, then he will not go. And Deborah agreed, of course I will go with you. And they went together to Kadesh, and he was told to get 10,000 soldiers from the tribe of Naphtali and Zebulun to go and fight this King Jabin at Mount Tabor in Canaan, and they went and climbed the mountain. And during that time, there was a man from a Canaanite man known as Iba, and Iba's wife was Jahel, and this man was from the father-in-law, or was from the tribe of mother-in-law of Moses, and they had camped just beside and close to Kadesh. That's where they were staying, and they were friendly to King Jabin. The family of Hamba was friendly to Jabin. So these people, they went together to Mount Tambal, and they reported to the General Sisera and the King Jabin that the son of Abinaham, who is the Barak, has gone to the Mount Tambal to fight them. And General Sisera gathered people down the hill at the river Kishon, and Deborah cautioned this man and summoned him again to go down, because he told him the Lord has gone ahead to go and fight these people of the Canaanites at river Kishon. And they went down and slaughtered all the people all the way with their chariots. And General Sisera went sneaked on foot he ran on foot to the tent of Himba and met his wife Jael. We see this lady Jael welcomed this general. He said, "My lord, come first, I help you." And they went together in the tent and covered him with a blanket. He was thirsty. He requested for water, and he was given a jug of milk. And when he was deep asleep, this lady Jael took a peg and pierced a peg and a hammer, and pierced this man to the ground, and this man died. This was because this man doubted when he got a message that the Lord is going to deploy the army for the Canaanites before these people, and he was told, Barak was told that he is going to win, and he doubted, and he insisted that they must go together. And Deborah told him that the Lord will give the life of Sisera, the general Sisera, to the power of a woman. And this time ilitimia ile ilineno na prophetess Deborah ya kuwa Mungu atandeliver Sisera to the hands of a woman, and this man died. And Jael went out to meet Barak, because Barak was pursuing them. They were pursuing the troops to kill this man Sisera. And she told him that who you are seeking will come, I show you who you are seeking. And they went to the tent, and for sure he saw the head of this man Sisera pierced to the ground by peg of a tent. And from that time, God helped Israel. The victories, they subdued the Canaanites, and they overpowered King Jabin and took the land of Canaan. What are the lessons that we are getting from this from this story. One of them is sometimes we cannot serve two masters. The Israelites were serving God as well as God, and we cannot serve two masters. So we have to choose the one person to serve God and and man. The fear does not come from God. Otherwise, God, the spirit of God is not from the spirit of fear is not from God, and God gives us spirit of power and love. So, in the lesson we can learn here is to choose, not to choose the will of man, but to choose the will of God. And God will help us. God will protect us and help us in everything we do, because we cannot serve two masters. Another thing we are seeing here, God is working with women. God has no partiality. God has no partiality. He works with both gender, men and women. In that time, we see ladies were supposed to be silent in the church, and they were given small duties of teaching. Duties of teaching other young children, and as we see in Titus 2:3-4, their duties were to teach young ladies how to behave before their husbands, how to behave when they are dealing with the people, and not to take a lot of wine. They were supposed to be careful and disciplined. We see that the faith is also an enemy of fear is also an enemy of faith. We see this man, this man Barak. He was fearing, and he had no faith that God can lift them and build them, to give them power to subdue this man, Sisera, who was very strong, and the king was very strong, so he was fearing. And God works. Number 4, we can see that God can lift the weak from to being great people. He lifted these people, the Israelites, when they cried upon him. He lifted them from weakness and granted them strength. They became strong. And we can also see number 5 that God will humble the people who are frightened. God will keep them down, to humble them down, because these people had frightened. They were proud of their weapons. They didn't know that the power of God can bring them down. So we are seeing all this from we are seeing all these lessons from this passage, this chapter 4 of Judges, and we have come to the end of our video. And next time we will give you a very nice video also about another strong woman in the Bible. And kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. Bye.